Welcome back, everyone, to another edition of F125 here on YouTube. After a win in the opening race of the season, it is time for our first sprint weekend, and we're in China to do it. So sit back, relax. It's time for lights out on the Chinese sprint. Lights out, and away we go for the Chinese sprint. I thought I warmed up the tires, but apparently they need to be more warm. DRS this lap. DRS will happen next lap.
DRS now enables. DRS enables.
Yes, sir.
And Dragon 174 said, "Hey."
Hello, Dragon. How are we? Welcome to the stream for Fun Chatter. How'd you find us?
And Dragon 174 said, "Good good."
That's good. How'd you find
And
the
Dragon
stream?
174
Before you came.
said, "FYP."
Oh, nice. Are you a fellow F125 player, or you just casually watch the game? Like to watch the race? People race? I don't know what I'm saying. I try to form the words while I race. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
And Dragon 174 said, "I am a player myself, but my mother has taken my PS5 and my wheel."
Oh no. Well, that's not good. What happened? Piastri has DRS on us.
Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
Well, no, Lando just that. But it's okay, because in 25 you don't get the extra point for fastest lap.
And Dragon 174 said, "I got an A, sad face."
You got an A minus, so she took your wheel and PS5? Damn. Well, that's unfortunate. Sorry to hear that. I'm all over the place right now. I'm not in the racing line at all. Piastri's gonna have us on this straight. We want to force him to go to the inside, though. There he goes.
Try to stay with them. They might make a mistake and we could still regain the position.
Did you just play their Dragon, or did you also stream F125?
Dragon 174 said, I played.
Gotcha. Who's your favorite F1 driver? That little move I put on Piastri today.
Dragon 174 said, Lewis.
Lewis? Okay. Are you also do you just follow like Lewis as a driver, or are you also a fan of Ferrari? Like as a constructor?
Dragon 174 said, but I have been a McLaren man since 2018.
Okay. Well, there you go. That answers my question. It is a little delayed, I know that. So that answers my question. All right, McLaren. So you're pretty happy with what's going on in real life. McLaren, back-to-back Constructors Championships.
Dragon 174 said, yes.
Yeah. It's been a dominant season. Very dominant season. It now opened up a gap on Piastri. It seems like our little move forcing him down to the inside kind of bottled him up and took away his momentum, which we were hoping for. Anybody else that's new to the stream, what we do here, we race since F123. What's it, 22? No, F123. Oh, they're both. We finally bucked up the courage and said, screw it, to manually activate DRS, which we're not doing now because we're 2.3 seconds
No
ahead of
tyre
Oscar.
concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
Thank you. But we also bucked up the courage to do manual pit stops. Not the pit limiter, though. I still haven't had the courage to do that. So, a little bit more interactive. We manually do the formation lap to, you know, kind of chat and talk with the people that show up and stream early, because during races it can be kind of hard in some situations. Sprint weekends we will stream every Thursday and Friday. Regular, just Grand Prix weekends, we will stream just the race on Friday. So, anyone that's not already following, make sure you follow so you know. Dragon, where in the world are you watching from? You don't have to give me like city or anything like that.
But... Dragon 174 said, if Kia catches again, try lifting before T11, let him by, get DRS and try and get casting to T12 and T13, you'll have the DRS on the straight in T1.
That is a good idea. I seem to be pulling away a little bit.
Dragon
oh, now it's Lando.
Said, I'm from Mumbai.
Mumbai, oh nice. I don't think we've ever had anybody over from that part of the world. Mumbai or India or anything like that. We might have. They just may have never said hello. Oh, welcome in from Mumbai. Nice to have you here.
Dragon 174 said, XD.
Are you
Dragon 174 said, thank you. Nice to be here.
Yeah, well, thank you. I try to, you know, as I said, sometimes the F1 streams are a little bit harder to talk than normal, just because you're focused on braking zones and stuff, but, you know, I try to make it a welcoming place, talk with the peeps. We try to go live, around this time every stream. Sometimes a little bit earlier during Grand Prix because they take a little bit longer, but you know. Sprint race takes about a half hour. Oh. Hey, Dragon with the follow. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Beatdown Racing family. I would say the pit crew. I could still say the pit crew. There's still pit crews in F1. So Lando is 2, and our boy Charles is 3. Very good. And the up in difficulty seems to have worked because I'm not running away with the race, which I like. I like a little pressure.
And Dragon 174 said, "Oh, I have a group chat called Stephen Hawking's Pit Crew."
Ha! That's funny. Yeah, I used to mainly stream the FPSs, the first-person shooters like Call of Duty, some Apex, but mainly Call of Duty. But I'm getting up there in age, and I like to relax and chill, and I'm not super sweaty like the kids nowadays. So, we rebranded.
And Dragon 174 said, "How about a spin across the line?"
Oh, I don't know if I have the skill to do that.
And Dragon 174 said, "On the final lap."
Oh yeah, I didn't think you meant now. That'd just be silly to do it now. Is that our boy? Is Mr. Charles in P2? Very good. Mr. Charles is in P2. 1-2 for Ferrari right now. I did incorrectly at the end of last race because I thought that Charles... I finished P1. I thought Charles got P3. So I screamed as we went across the line, it's a double podium to start the year for Ferrari. It wasn't. I watched back when editing the clips. Editing the race to post to YouTube. ! YouTube. If you want to follow there. I post all full race highlights on the page. I did notice when I did that he was very much passed by Verstappen well before the line. So I just made up a fake result. So that was cool. So I'll make sure not to do that
And
again.
Dragon 174 said, "Look on the way out of the final turn, up to the line, put your foot down hard and whip the wheel to the right."
Oh, Charles is 1.3 back. Uh-oh.
And Dragon 174 said, "Voila, a 360.
Let me get a little bit of a gap. Last thing I want to do is screw it up and then destroy the nose of my car. Fred would not
And
be
Dragon
happy with me.
174 said, "What are the chances you let Charles by?"
I don't know. You know, it's always hard for me with you know, the teammate game. Like, it is early in the season, so I might be more apt to do it now than I would, say, in a couple months. Just because, you know, you want to fight for a championship. The question also is, would Charles challenge me? Or would he just kind of hang back? Because, I mean, he has a nice little gap back to Lando. So I don't know if he really just pushed the issue. Because he's had a nice race himself. He started P5 and has worked his way up to P2. So he's had a nice little race. We started P2. Had a great start.
And Dragon 174 said, well, what is the AI set to?
I bumped it, so I bump it up 2 every time I like do a blowout of a race. And by blowout, I mean like 10 seconds plus. Because that's just not fun. So right now it's set to 74. I thought that it'd be a little bit more competitive because of Piastri besting us by almost 4/10 in qualifying. So I might bump it up 1 to 75 for the Grand Prix.
And Dragon 174
It's kind of a feel out to see where.
said, for the race, set it to 110. You won't.
No, you're right, I won't. I definitely will not. I like it to be competitive, you know, also give myself a chance to win. So I bump it up every once in a while, just kind of. Yuki! He had to pit. Yuki had to pit. He had the box. He's all the way back there in 20th.
And Dragon 174 said, come on, live a little.
Come on, little. Maybe off stream I'll do a practice Grand Prix and set it to 110 just to see what it's like. But yeah, for stream I like to be competitive. I also like to still give myself a chance to win. I should be at Gear 2, not Gear 1. So I'd like to know that, oh crap, I overdrove or
And
something.
Dragon 174 said, it's too easy, the AI is broken XD.
Oh, is the AI
And
broken?
Dragon 174 said, 100 is harder.
Yeah, I'll bump it up little by little if I feel like I'm still just running away with races. Like right now, 3 seconds. Little mistake could cost us. Trying to find that sweet spot where we won't run away with races, but we can also be competitive if we're not silly.
And Dragon 174 said, take it to 80, it's an apt jump.
Yeah. Evil Kitty with a rate of 5! Thank you, Evil Kitty. Welcome in, Raiders. I am Boss Beatdown, a.k.a. Boston, a.k.a. Boss. You're tuned in to the Chinese Sprint Race.
Evil Type of 1.
Evil Kitty, how was your stream? What did you play?
Suspect 5 hard 1, suspect 5 hard 1. Sammy _ Duckett said, P's of EANCV, P's of EANCV, P's of EANCV.
Hello, Sammy. Welcome in with the raid. Welcome in, all Raiders. You said you're tuned into the Chinese Sprint Race. This is what we do on stream, mainly an F1 racer.
Said, it was good, played marbles. Had some good wins.
Very good. We like it when we win. We like having wins on stream. How's your week been? How's everyone in chat's week
And
been?
Dragon 174 said, Chowders is catching.
Oh shit, he is. He's at 1-9. Oh my god. Thank you, Dragon, for letting me know. He is catching. He's turned up the wick. Yes, but we mainly race F1 here on stream. Every once in a while, we'll dabble in something else.
And Dragon 174 said, stop setting yellow sectors maybe.
Yeah, that would help, wouldn't it? Actually hit the gears when you're supposed to hit the gears? have to do a shout out. But my shout outs are difficult to do when I race.
Ticket 1 said, things are going good. I hope you are doing well.
Yeah, I'm doing well.
Dragon 174
Oh boy,
Said.
overdrove. See?
broke to early try another 0.2 seconds later.
Broke too late that corner. Yeah, things are going well. Little man is growing up before our very eyes.
Gap
Saying
to
new
your
words.
teammate behind.
What?
2.6 seconds.
Thank you. I'm talking to chat. Thank you, Race Engineer. Yeah, little man's growing up, saying new words every day. This morning, he just said the word puppy as we were leaving the house to take him to the babysitters. So that was exciting. Other than that, work's going well for both me and the missus. Yeah, can't complain. I think the tires are starting to get shot.
Okay, clear.
There was a yellow flag?
Evil Kite Ticket 1 said, Ovid is exciting and cute.
Yes. He said it this morning, and I said, what did you just say? Did you just say puppy? And he looked at me and go, pop. I'm like, okay. He did say puppy. I didn't even know there was a yellow flag. My team did not inform me of caution ahead, so I don't know what the hell that was. Max Verstappen has been disqualified.
Sammy
Ew.
underscore Deckard said, W you little man. And Dragon
Yes, Sammy.
174
W indeed. How are you, Sammy?
said, my sushi just arrived
Oh,
XD.
sheesh. What kind of
And
sushi you get?
Dragon 174
Dragon?
said, W you little man.
Max Verstappen has been disqualified. Something happened because...
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now.
Yes, thank
Keep
you.
taking care of them.
Will do. Something did happen because look at the gap between Charles and George. That was not there earlier. So I wonder what happened, as Team Ferrari is destined for a 1-2.
And Dragon 174 said, big spin.
It must have. I mean, like I said, I didn't even know. It definitely happened behind me because there was no caution. It was just a resume racing, and away we went. And then I saw it on the minimap, as you guys did, saw it on the minimap. So then he got DQ'd. So I wonder if he sat on the track too long and didn't move.
Evil Kite Ticket 1 said, be right back. Someone at my door.
Okie dokies. Oh. Resume racing again. That couldn't have been for me.
Green flag.
Oh no, Charles, what happened? Uh-oh. Charles is slowing down, chat. Oh no. This is what I get for opening my mouth. Oh my god.
M Dragon 174 said, he's off track.
Yeah, something happened. He was behind me and this is what, yeah, Ferrari destined for a 1-2. The game said, haha, watch this, Charles is done. And then because I was looking, I almost wrecked out myself. What happened to Charles? I need to know.
M Dragon 174 said, game said, how you dog dumbass.
Yeah. Exactly,
Charles
Dragon.
has dropped out of the race.
Yeah, I know. You've told me that already. Thank you very much. Well. This is odd. an 8.4 second gap because Max Verstappen pushed cars back, and then people had to slow down for Charles. My boy George! I am a George Russell fan, but a Ferrari constructor fan. So my dream would be if George was in a Ferrari, but alas, can't have that. My boy George sitting back there in second. I only really got into, like, deep into F1 a few years ago. Got the missus involved when we were watching Drive to Survive on Netflix. She's a full-fledged Ferrari woman. Loves Ferrari, loves Charles Leclerc, as all the ladies do.
Sammy_Duckett said, did you go to any races?
No, we have not been to any F1 races yet. That is the goal. We were planning on going to the Canadian Grand Prix last season. But financial-wise, it didn't pan out, and there was other IRL stuff that prevented it. But we have talks of maybe trying it again this year because it is Memorial Day weekend. So we want to try something kind of semi-local. I mean, the Grand Prix is still a few hours away from us. Before we like spend money and go over to Europe and watch one of the races. But we would love to go. Definitely would love to go. We've been to several NASCAR races.
Sammy_Duckett said,
Never F1.
that would be cool.
Yeah, I would love it. It's one of those bucket list items. One of those bucket list items. We used to live only a couple hours away from Las Vegas when they introduced the Las Vegas Grand Prix. However, when they introduced the Las Vegas Grand Prix, ticket prices were through the roof, and only since we moved away from Las Vegas did they lower the ticket prices to where it's, financially affordable, more affordable for, average folk. I'm like, of course. Of course. That's fine. Could have driven to Vegas. Saved on airfare and hotel. But no. Sure. Kidding. Like a street circuit, I don't know how it would be watching like a street circuit. Because you're in the middle of a city, And of course they have the big television screen for you to watch what's going on when you can't see them. I almost want to go to like an actual Grand Prix track.
Said, I'm surprised. I thought they would have made it a premier event.
I mean, there's tickets out there that make it a very expensive premier event for the high rollers. I'll just go to Vegas, put my life savings on the line, and hopefully I'll do a little roulette wheel and let it land on red. And then have all the monies. hitting. Wow, this has been an interesting sprint with 1.5 laps to go. Final lap.
Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap.
Thought it was going to be a 1-2 for Ferrari. The game said, nah. You don't get to have nice things as a Ferrari, Team Ferrari. Which, that's kind of messed up, I think. Well, at least it won't be double points for McLaren. Will be double points for Mercedes, though, as Antonelli is P5. It's been a very interesting sprint with Verstappen being DQ'd and Leclerc DNFing. But still, Ferrari remains on top.
We have to remember these days, there's no guarantee they're going to last forever. Enjoy them as long as they last. I love you guys.
Love you
yes,
guys.
Yes, mate, I'll take that. Well done.
Hell
We're really
yeah.
happy with the podium down here, so well done. Yes.
Well done. Well done indeed. Thank you.